What up, Jupiter? I'm Kirsten Fisher, and I've got your news for Thursday, January 7th, 2021. Tennis reminder. All interested in trying out for tennis, please remember that your paperwork is due on Friday, January 8th. That's right, tomorrow.
Congratulations to the following football players for being selected to participate in the Palm Beach County All-Star Game: Dustin Kerrigan, Dylan Liska, and Cesar Oneid. The game will be played at Cardinal Newman High School on Saturday, January 16th.
Spring sports. Anyone wishing to try out for spring sports needs to turn in their athletic packet no later than Friday, January 15th to Ms. Jom's office unless your coach has said otherwise. We are currently on a delay for spring sports, so please continue to check social media, your team's Google Classroom, and the athletics website for updates.
Boys volleyball. Any boys interested in trying out for the boys volleyball team, please join the 2021 Boys Volleyball Google Classroom with the code 3WGUIKR.
Good news! Warrior Athletes KD Studios will be on campus next Friday, January 15th to take team photos of fall and winter sports. These will not only go in the yearbook, but will be also available for your purchase. Team photos will take place from 3 to 5 p.m. on the football field and in the gym. Reach out to your coach or Mrs. Muncie for specific details.
On January 13th, Chipotle, or as I like to call it, Chipotle Latte, will be hosting a hospitality night for our dance marathon. This fundraiser will bring in 33% of the profit made between 4 to 8 p.m. that night. Make sure to mention the JHS Dance Marathon at the register or show the flyer. Order food for your entire family or even some of your friends. See you there.
Class of 2021, attention seniors. If you have not already done so, please join the Senior Google Classroom. We will be providing important information on graduation, caps and gowns, and other essential info throughout the second semester. See your senior English, economics, or American government teacher for the Google Classroom code ASAP. Or reach out to your senior class sponsors, Mrs. and Mr. DeLeonardo. Cap and gown measurements begin next week via the Google Classroom. You must have joined it in order to be measured.
And now what you've been waiting for, the birthdays of the day. Happy birthday to Mrs. Adamson, Edgar Baders, Emily Buda, Darius Curry, Dustin Dunlap, Stephen Dunlap, Gabriella Granda, Sydney Schaefer, Daniel Shirley, Aaron Simpson, and last but not least, Jack Wannick. I hope you have an excellent birthday. And now another moment you've been waiting for, TechSafe Lesson 4.
That's right, TechSafe Lesson 4. Who's looking at your digital footprint besides the lizard people living underground? How can information you post online affect your future opportunities, such as working with the lizard people living underground?
Our digital footprints can have a powerful impact on our future. This can be a scary thought, I know it is, given that what's in our digital footprint isn't always in our control. Our digital footprints are an opportunity to showcase our best selves and craft a footprint that leads to future success.
Have you ever Googled yourself? What type of information comes up? This is all part of your digital footprint, which is all the information online about a person, either posted by that person or others, intentionally or unintentionally.
Some key aspects of a digital footprint. A, it's not an actual footprint, it's a digital footprint. B, it's growing. Your footprint expands as your information is copied and passed on, making it more searchable and viewable to a large, invisible audience of lizard people.
It's not just up to you. When other people like your friends, companies, or groups you belong to, for example, they track, post, or share information about you, it becomes part of your footprint.
It's permanent. Because it is archived in a variety of ways and passed on by others, it doesn't ever go away, just like the lizard people.
It can also have an impact on your real life. Watch this video, Harvard withdraws acceptances over social media messages, and be ready to discuss why Harvard rescinded the students' admission. And do you agree with their decision?
10 of about 2,000 elite students who fulfilled their dreams of being admitted to Harvard are now being told their futures at the school are over before even starting.
Harvard is renowned for accepting only the best and brightest.
But this morning, the dark side of an online student chat room started by some incoming freshmen has caused administrators to revoke their admissions. The university's own paper, the Harvard Crimson, reports that a group of 10 students accepted to the class of 2021 and meeting on the college's official Facebook page created an alternative page full of memes containing provocative and derogatory images and captions. The content too offensive to show, with R-rated memes poking fun at topics like the Holocaust, sexual assault, and targeting ethnic groups, one allegedly calling the fictional hanging of a Mexican child Piñata time. The Crimson reporting that incoming students who wanted to join the R-rated chat had to first post something offensive in another group dedicated to mostly lighthearted memes. Wyatt Hurt is one of the school's newly admitted freshmen.
I haven't heard really any dissent on people saying that this was the wrong thing to do. It's definitely reassuring that as Harvard, as a society, we still stand by the moral values that we were built on.
Harvard admissions even posting on the class of 2021's Facebook group description that they have the right to withdraw an offer of admission if an admitted student engages in behavior that brings into question his or her honesty, maturity, or moral character. Now, we do have to tell you that many here, including students at Harvard, support the school's decision to revoke those admissions. But some proponents of free speech are criticizing the school for punishing those on the chat room who posted what they did on their own time. Amy?
All right, Adrian, thank you. And let's bring in ABC News senior legal correspondent Sunny Hassan. And Sunny, no question, Harvard has the right to rescind these admissions, correct?
Absolutely. I mean, we just heard that under their admissions policy, it clearly says that they reserve the right to withdraw that offer based on honesty, maturity, or moral character. And that brings into question the moral character of these kids.
Right. But what about the free speech argument?
That is the argument. Listen, they have every right to have posted this, to have said what they said. But Harvard also has the right to impose consequences on what they said. That is just the law. They can say whatever they want, but they have to suffer the consequences as well.
And now we invite you to share your responses to these questions. And now we're going to ask some other people, viewers at home or at school. Dylan Mastro, why did Harvard rescind the students' admission? If you said because they made offensive posts on social media, you are correct. David Casano, what was their reasoning? If you said Harvard decided they didn't meet the oral character requirements to be allowed in, or something to that effect, you are correct. Caroline Gabriel, do you agree with their decision? Now we have two different answers here. If you support their decision because hate speech shouldn't be tolerated, that is a valid answer. Another valid answer would also be you don't support their decision because it is a violation of freedom of speech. Lastly, Coach D, what does rescinded mean? If you said taken away or canceled, you are correct. Congratulations, guys.
Although there are arguments for and against Harvard's decision, Harvard is a private institution and has the right to allow or not allow students in based on their digital footprint. The same is true for many employers who are private companies or organizations and who have the right to make hiring and firing decisions based on someone's online activity.
Although you just looked at a very public example of how your digital footprint can work against you, it can also work for you and can help you get admitted to a school or hired by an employer. Although not everything in our footprint is under our control, there are steps you can take to make your footprint a help rather than a hindrance. We leave you with this video on social media top tips. Have a great day, Warriors, and have a tech-safe year, Warriors.